Hey, I'm Anthony from bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com, and in this video we will talk about how to play fast blues guitar licks. So licks like these are really great to delve into, not only for developing your guitar technique, but also for adding them to your bag of tricks. And to have some licks like this in your playing can do really good things for your guitar playing. So let's talk about the first part of this lick. Because when studying licks like this, it's really important to chop them up in little manageable chunks. Because if you study them like one full lick and all the notes that I played in the beginning of this video, I want to get this under your fingers, then you're in for a surprise, because it's really harder if you study the licks that way. So I would recommend chop them up in little bits and pieces. So we will start with this. So we have a hammer on the G string 2nd fret to the 3rd fret, and then at the same moment we also perform a pull-off. Well, not at the same moment, but right after it. So we have hammer on, pull off, and then again I'm performing with my middle finger and pull off to the open G string. And if you want to study those licks in depth, I would recommend going to the website bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com, where you will find a full ebook, a guide that you can download for free with all these licks in tablature, so you can follow along. But the first 4 notes here are the 2nd fret on the G string, hammer on to the 3rd fret, and then pull off to the 2nd fret again. And then we have another pull off to the open G string. So those are the first 4 notes here. And then I'm playing here on the D string 2nd fret. That's the note number 5. And once you perform these little chunks, it's also great to continue working with them in little chunks also. So it's a great idea to practice this little bit. And also let's talk about the right hand, because that's really important in order to build speed in an efficient way. I would recommend going with this picking pattern, where I'm starting with a downstroke, and then on the D string we have an upstroke. And because I'm performing hammer on and pull off here on the G string, we only need 1 stroke for those first notes. So we have the first 4 notes with only 1 stroke with the pick, and then we're changing strings to the D string with an upstroke. So I'm staying inside of those 2 strings, hence the name inside picking here. Alright, and then we're gonna play the second part of this lick, which is this. Which is a really cool thing to do in blues guitar playing. It reminds us a bit of Stevie Vaughan lick. So here, the second part of the lick. So I'm hitting the string with the downstroke at the right hand. So it's the open G string. And then I'm playing a hammer on and pull off. Then I'm playing on the D string 2nd fret a pull off to the open string. And here I'm striking the string with an upstroke. This is important here. Then also on the A string I have the 2nd fret pulled off to the open string. But then I'm also performing a hammer on pull off to the 1st fret here. So it's 2nd fret, pull off, hammer on to the 1st fret, pull off again. And then to conclude, I'm playing here the 3rd fret on the low E string. You can also do a little bit of a blues bend here. And then the low E string played open. So it's this is the lick again. And also, if you practice those little chunks, one of the key tricks in order to play fast blues licks that are longer is to practice those in isolation first, but then glue them together. So once you practice each part of the lick, you can also practice them in one run. You can see now that I played here a repetition of the last notes. So this is something we will talk further about, because these are some really cool things you can do. And this is for the next video on the topic of playing fast blues guitar licks. I hope you liked this one. If you do so, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Then you see all the next videos in your YouTube home feed. And also, I would say, go to the website to download the Fast Blues Guitar Licks Guide, so you can follow along with all the licks in tablature.